Today on DreamRich TV, we got Miss Ray Ray. I ain't gonna say Big Ray Ray. I say Miss Ray Ray because she's special to me like that.
Yes.
So how are you doing today?
I am great. Everything is good. Life is good. This year has been good.
Amen.
I can't complain about nothing.
Amen.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that you made it looking so gorgeous with your jump. You dig me?
Thank you.
So
I'm
proud
glad
of
to
you as
be
well.
here. Thank you.
Okay, so let's jump it off.
Mm-hmm.
Two brothers, one sister. How was that growing up?
Two brothers and one sister.
And everybody extremely talented. Y'all the Jacksons on the other side of the city. The Joneses. All right, I'm done. Go ahead.
Growing up with two brothers and one sister was fun. You know, my brothers was always protective. Growing up with us having talents, my brothers was rapping. Me and my sisters was singing. Well, me and my sister, we were singers. So just learning that we all had talents, and you know, coming our childhood, we had a good childhood. You know, everything was good. You know, like any other brother and sister, we fought. We had our days.
Yeah, of
you
course.
know, we would fight, and you know, but we would make up, and that was the joy in it. You know what I'm saying? I believe without my brothers and my sister childhood, I would have probably been lonely. You know, I can't see what I can't even tell you what childhood would have been like without them. So yeah, overall everything was fun. We was always out of town. My grandma would always take us to darn near every state. You know what I'm saying? So childhood was good.
What did that teach you early when you travel state to state? What concept of, because you get a concept of things as you move around. You know, what did that do for you, young, moving around like that?
Moving around like that, it really showed me at a young age that there's so much more to life. You know what I'm saying? I've seen so many things. We seen and met so many different people. And just, you know, going to different places. It was fun. It was always something else to do. You know what I'm saying? So, it was something that my grandma, she got us attached to it, so she had to stick to it. You know what I'm saying? So it felt different when grandma wouldn't take us out of town. We like, ain't we supposed to be somewhere? You know what I'm saying? So with that, you know, it was just growing up. I'm like, okay, I'm going to continue to travel the world, and I'm going to continue to do the things, try to stick to the things that we knew coming up as kids. Yeah.
That's dope. So what you have in a family like that, you know, most big families, some type of church is involved.
Absolutely.
So did you guys go to church regularly?
Yes, we did.
Everybody in there early.
Our church, Mount Moriah, was built and founded by our great-great-grandfather. So that's our family church. It's still standing to this day. Still, you know, a big church. We got a big, you know, audience in the church. And coming up in the church, you know, like I said, our entire family, like all sides of the family, you know what I'm saying? We're McHenrys, that's our family name. And, you know, we stayed in the church. Grandma made sure we went to Sunday school, which I used to get on my nerves. But Grandma made sure we went to Sunday school, choir rehearsal, Bible study, everything, in the choir. You know what I'm saying? So
that's where the singing started?
I learned that I had a talent. I was around like 7 years old. You know, I used to sing, and I found, you know, it sounded good to me. So I'm just like, you know, what is this? You know, but being so young, it's like, wow, I know how to sing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And growing into it, my family learned that I knew how to sing. It was around Christmas, and Beyonce Dangerously in Love, it came on. And before I knew it, I was just singing, hitting every note. And it shocked everybody, like, what? Did y'all just hear that?
Yeah.
And so, you know, ever since then, I continued to sing, and I just continue to grow into it, and it be, you know, I found my passion in it, so I never departed from it.
This is kind of jumping the gun, but from singing, okay, so I believe as a rapper, it's a difference between rapping inside of a recording booth than just rapping out loud.
Right.
Is it a difference recording singing?
It is.
Than it is just singing? It's
a difference. I feel like, you know, being in the studio and just doing it on my own, you know, just like in the shower or around the house or something like that. To me, I think I sound better. You know, I bring out every note and just all the strength in my vocals, you know, when I'm just around the house and stuff. Like, even my wife be like, babe, you sound good as hell. Like, you know, but when I get in the studio, it's like, for some reason, I can't never shake this nerve that I got. Like, it's just these nerves, you know, it tend to hit me when I'm in the studio. It's gonna leave you. Yeah,
you just gotta keep going.
Too.
Keep going to the studio.
Absolutely,
it's gonna leave you.
Absolutely, but it's that nerve. You know, it don't take away from, you know, my voice or nothing like that. It's just, you know, I think it's just when I'm just alone or when I'm just around my house, I'm more comfortable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does the age 13 mean to you?
What is the age?
Like age 13.
what does it mean to me?
Yeah, like what was that time when you were 13?
Oh, when I was 13, when I was 13,
like, said you was gonna sing, or
I did. I remember I was in a choir. I won't forget her name. I will never forget Miss Gooch. That was my choir instructor. I started singing in her choir. She used to have a class at the Du Bois Library on 19th and Broadway, upstairs. And I started in that choir. I remember Miss Gooch put me on my very first, she put me out there for the very first time, and it brought all of my talents out. I was always shy singing in front of people. Yeah. So I did a show. Miss Gooch had a big show at IUN in Gary here. And I had to perform in front of all these people, and I was just shy. I was scared, but I did it. And from then on, it carries with me still. You know what I'm saying? And my voice has grown to be, way more phenomenal than ever. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So age 13 is when it started? Age
13 is really where it started, yes. Because from that choir on up to, you know what I'm saying, me just finding, you know what I'm saying, the strength that I didn't know I had really in my vocals, I really went on to doing, even more with my voice.
So who was some of your influences with the music? Like, I know some powerful women you about to name. Because your voice is already strong. Yeah. I'm sure your leaders were strong.
I really had influences, and it wasn't even industry influences. I was influenced by my sister. I definitely will say
that's dope.
My sister, she's a singer too. You know what I'm saying? And she got a strong, beautiful voice as well. I was definitely influenced by my sister. I was influenced by the lady I was just talking about, Miss Gooch. I was definitely influenced by her. I have a cousin named Keisha Joshua. She's a phenomenal singer. Her voice was outstanding. She also influenced me. Industry influences, I definitely, of course, Beyonce was an influence. But, I like people like Shirley Murdoch. I'm an old school soul, you know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
I love Shirley Murdoch and Kelly Price and people like that.
Yeah.
So those who my influences were.
Great, smart. I like that.
Funny. My legs keep getting stuck.
Okay. We did that. You grew up somewhat in the foster home, right? What was that about? Like,
when we were in the foster home, it was a family incident that happened. It wasn't for a long time. It's probably like maybe 2 weeks, something like that. It was a family incident where a gun went off in the house, and
the kids there.
Yeah, kids there.
Understand.
Yep. That's exactly what happened. I remember the foster people, they separated me and my twin brother from my older 2 siblings, and that was hurtful.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know, like, where's they going? You know what I'm saying? But that time ended fastly. We wasn't in the foster home for a long time at all.
But it's still a scar. And that's why I ask those questions, because it's about growing from these places where we come from.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't go back those places, you know what I'm saying? Even though it lasted small, I'm sure it had an effect on you.
Right, yeah.
So here we go today. Today, it's about to be 2021. This is the day before Christmas. You understand me?
Yes.
Okay, so Miss Mainstream Radio, what's going on? Tell me something about the radio station, my nigga. Oh, my life, let me know something, dude.
You so funny. So, the radio, man. Radio is something I've always wanted to do. Like I said, I've always had the dream of being on the radio. Just, growing up listening to 107.5, 92.3, 106.3, all the FM. I always hear the radio co-hosts and hosts talking, and, it just sounds fun. So, I'm like, that's something I want to do, because I got energy like that. I have a personality like that, and it would sound good. So, I had a friend, with me coming back into music real heavy, and me putting my music out there, my friend, she gave me the radio station, information to send my music to.
She alley-hooped.
She did. She did. Shout out to Justice.
Justice two times.
She gave me their information to send my music to be played on the radio.
Okay.
And when I reached out and I emailed my stuff over, the owner of the radio station directly hit me up like, I love your music. Dope. And it went from there. And so as we connected and we spoke, you know, just giving a little insight about myself. You know, me telling him about I always wanted to be on the radio. That's when it started, and the offer got extended. I got hired, and I'm the producer and co-host of Mainstream Radio.
Woo! Hey, I got this small podcast. It's called like Who's Your Favorite Podcast? I just want a little alley hoop, baby.
Okay. It's all love with us, though. I got you.
I swear, dude. I'm so proud of you.
And, you know, being on Mainstream within the short time that I have networked with so many artists already, so many producers already, DJs, industry artists. We had Murder Inc. in the studio the day right before we went on vacation. So I did my first celebrity interview. It's just been amazing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. When I go back, I'll be interviewing my twin brother. So that's very exciting.
Now,
I'm definitely ready for that.
This is dope because you have to produce more. You have to bring more to the table nowadays. Absolutely. And a lot of music gets overlooked. So what you already doing the legwork to get to a platform, create a platform, and now even being able to interview your twin brother, which is Prince Dollars, you hear me?
Yes. Prince.
I said it right? I said it right because Lil Homie be changing his name on me, dog. Prince Dollars. Yeah. So now now you creating other lanes for other people, man.
Yeah,
what that shit feel like? Ray,
it
you
feel
bossing.
amazing, man. I am. Thank you. It's, first and foremost, thank God, because you know, with this being something I've always wanted to do, I just never thought that it would happen so fast. You know, it's just like it just landed here and boom. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It blew up. So being able to put other people on is, you know, it's always good being able to bless somebody else. And I do have a host of artists that come to me wanting me to put them on the radio and, you know, do stuff like that. So it's incredible seeing other people smile, being the one to let somebody else's dream come true. You know, having that put into my hands, I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying?